Welcome to Strategies for Professional Growth. This week's module is on teamwork. We are going to talk about what teamwork is, the importance and power of teamwork, common challenges that we face in teamwork at the workplace. We'll also explore how effective teamwork is achieved by going through the 10 C's of teamwork. Let's begin by watching this funny and delightful video. It brings a smile every time I watch this video. The penguins, ants, and crabs demonstrate presence of mind, quick thinking, and playing to their strengths, perfect coordination and connection as they work together towards a common goal and vanquish the enemy to save their lives. Together, everyone achieves more, and that is what teamwork is all about.
All right, so thank you, Prasanna. This was great video clips. The ants, the crab, and the penguins. You all would have noticed individually when they are in the face of danger, there is fear. Fear is something which is human. Everybody gets scared. There are times, there will be times, even in future for all of us, when we will have to face situations that will cause some kind of a fear in us because we are uncertain of the outcome. It is just that uncertainty that causes this fear. Now, the bottom line is what we need at such moments is restraint, and we should not panic. If you keep this one point in mind, when in the face of danger or uncertainty, do not panic. That's the first thing. Then you will normally gain control of your own self. Like here, when the ants, crabs, and the penguins were alone, there was panic. But then they shouted, their peer group, the friends came in. When they were together, they could play merry hell with the enemy. So that is it. Individually, we may be reacting in whatever manner depending on the individual personality, but together, when we all are together, this force is much, much greater.
So what was common in all the three videos that you saw? Ants, penguins, and crabs. The seemingly very weak creatures came together and they were really powerful. They were able to overcome a powerful enemy. Isn't that amazing? Now, where do we find this happening in the real world? Two instances come to my mind. In the Industrial Revolution, post-Industrial Revolution days, the factory workers did not have too much of rights, I should call it, not even power. The basic rights were denied to them. The owner enjoyed a lot of rights and they were very, very profit focused. And basic comforts and amenities were also not available. Gradually, over a period of time, the employee unions started emerging, where they created a common forum for employees to come together. They created their own representative, which is the union leader or the group of leaders, who could be their voice in talking to the management about any unfair practices that are happening. This resulted in a mini revolution, not in terms of a direct fight, but in terms of taking up of issues with the management which are of just cause. Another recent example that is happening, or I would say it's been happening over the last 2 decades, is the case for diversity and inclusion in the workforce. For a long time, we kept talking about the need for accommodating different cultures, genders, etc. in our workplace. But the workplace systems did not have the right support structure, policies, etc. in alignment with that. A lot of leaders, leaders came together and took up the cause with the management. They formed interest groups, they kept communicating, and they were able to convince a lot of policy changes across the board. Today, we can find diversity and inclusion being a part of most of the top corporates.